still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another CC haul. Today I'm back with over 100 new CC items for both your male and your female Sims. As always, you can find links to everything in the description down below. And of course, I also link to my playlist of all of my previous CC hauls right now if you want to check those out after today's video. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all excited for the weekend. I am feeling alright today. I have been a little bit stressed because my roommate has friends over and they're staying, well, and his sister. There's just a few different people staying over. I think there's 3 people here now. Yesterday there were 2 people sleeping over, and I think tonight it's going to be 3 possibly. I don't know. And for me that is a very weird and stressful. Specifically, like if I could close my door, that would be one thing. I still wouldn't like it because I definitely do not get up and go get water or food or go shower or whatever when I hear them walking around, because I'm kind of in a phase of needing more alone time right now as well. So I don't know, I just don't even want to like interact with other people that I don't know, and them staying here is like weirdly stressing me out. And I've just noticed again how much I wish I would live by myself. It just, like, the feeling I get when I'm home alone, I never quite relax as well as when I'm all by myself. It's just so nice to like be able to do what I want to do, not feel watched, or I don't know, just the feeling of solitude for me is so nice. And I guess that just means I'm like a bigger introvert than I ever thought I was. I mean, I know I am, but I didn't realize it was quite this bad. And I think it was also because the day before I went to this like ADHD meeting nearby that happens once a month with a friend of mine, and I kind of thought my social anxiety was in a better place right now. Turns out it's not. Oh my god, like you had to introduce yourself during the first, like, well, you just sit down in a round circle and then everyone introduces themselves, and I hate introducing myself. I never know what to say, never know what to get into, and I never really had a fear of like public speaking at school. Sure, when we had presentations and stuff, I would get maybe like a little nervous, but I was usually fine. Like usually I was just like, whatever, I'll just tell these people about whatever topic, I'm fine. I never really was like super scared, never had big stage fright, but having to introduce myself on, I think it was Wednesday night, my heart was going crazy, and I just sat there and I was like, I did not expect this. Where is this coming from? Like, I'm not used to being this nervous, but it's just a bit weird. It's also, I don't know, we've been to that group once before and I just don't know if it's my thing. I don't know if it helps me hearing other people talk about stuff. It's also usually people who are all a lot older than me, which is obviously not that big of a deal, but they often have kids and then talk about their kids, or they're at like a very different place in their life, or they've discovered now that they have ADHD, but like, I don't know, it never quite resonates with me. And I think I've always said that like group therapy or like group meetings where you talk about stuff, I don't know if that is my thing, because it doesn't necessarily help me to know that other people also deal with things. I don't know, it just makes me sad on their behalf. And it's so annoying, right? Because we're gonna do some deep talk about my ADHD here. If it triggers you, just, mute the video and go along with that, but not going to go into any other mental health stuff apart from my ADHD. I was just always feeling like a bit of an alien before I got my diagnosis, and now going to the group I still do, because my issues are very different. Like I feel like my form of ADHD is very different to the people's who are in the group. The friend that I go with, he and I are very similar with our symptoms. I don't necessarily have like the biggest problem with like impulse control, because it's just not in my personality. I don't know, like I get scared to make decisions super fast, and I've been like that since I was a child. I'm definitely impulsive with my feelings. I can be like, I cry easily, I get hurt easily, stuff like that. But with other things like buying things or screaming at people, I'm not like, that is not me, and therefore I find it very hard to even like not associate with it. You know what I mean? I hear it and I'm like, I don't have that issue. Like, I still feel like an alien there because everyone seems like they have other things they struggle with, and I'm like, them. So I guess I just need to find ADHD friends who have like similar symptoms to me, so it's more, I feel more heard when I talk about my problems. I don't know. I also always feel like I'm out of place because everyone has these things and I'm like, I don't know, I deal with very different thing, not necessarily different, just in different ways. I would say sometimes the symptoms are the same, but for me they feel different. It's hard to explain. I don't know. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I am also, I don't know if I even said that, I'm still looking for a therapist. It's very hard here to get into therapy. I don't know why I'm having so many issues finding my words today. I literally scrambled. My brain is just scrambled, which is odd because usually that only happens when I'm super tired or it's super hot outside, and it has finally cooled down. Oh my god, I am so grateful that it's finally cooled down. I had my windows open literally all day until I got so cold that I had to close them and like get under my blankie, and it was just a nice feeling. I don't know, it's so weird. After like those really warm summer days, when there's a day where it's really cold, I just get very excited. Like, I literally on purpose, when I went to the supermarket today, dressed and knew that I was going to be cold, or like a little cold, not freezing, but you know, I knew I was going to be a little bit too cold, but I loved it. I sat on my back and I was like, this is so nice. Just feeling like a little bit cold right now is everything I needed after being so hot for so long. I don't know, does anyone else ever get that, where they just like appreciate being cold after summer? It was so nice. And also, it has been raining today for the first time in forever, which if you've been here for a while, you will know that is my favorite weather. Rain is just, oh, I love it. So cozy. I don't know. It's just so comforting. It always makes me feel weirdly safe. I don't know. It's weird. I can't explain it. It just is what it is. And then earlier, it was really funny because my cats have this weird thing when when they see birds, I feel like they don't go super crazy, but they're like really curious. And I live on the 4th floor, and usually birds never land on my windowsills. If anything, they land like on the roof, I feel like, or sometimes very rarely on the kitchen windowsills. I don't know why there, maybe because there's like a big tree right next to them, but usually they don't come up to my bedroom ones. But today a pigeon just like literally sat down right there, and my cat was so cute. He just like literally put his front paws up on the windowsill and like put his ears back and just like slowly started getting up, and he looked like a little human. It was so cute. I don't know, it makes me laugh how animals react to these things, because I would have thought, to be honest, that my cats, if they see a bird, they'd go way more into like prowler mode, but they were just kind of curious. Like, I don't know if they would have even jumped at it, because the only moment they really like chased after it was when it flew off. Obviously my windows were closed, I'm not crazy. My windows were closed, but the only time the little cat chased after the bird was literally when it flew away. And before, she wasn't even prowling, she was just like curiously looking at it, but she was very far away. And then as soon as it flew off, she was like, hold on. So I don't know what they would have done if they could have gotten to the bird. They probably would have tried to chase it, but I don't know, maybe it's because they're well fed. I don't know if it stops them from being like super prowlery. I don't know, I might be wrong here. They even like they had food before as well, so maybe that's why they were just more curious than anything. I did play with them as well today, which, oh my god, I took such a funny video of my cat the other day. I have this little toy which is just like a stick, and it has feathers and these like glittery plasticky things that make noises at the end, and I just started like bobbing it up and down really fast, and her head looked so cute because she literally went in like light speed nodding her head along with the toy. Oh my god, that was so cute. Do you ever do stuff like that with your cats? Because I hate playing with cats. Honestly, I always need to do something to make it more entertaining because I just find it so boring. And then with these two cats, it's also really annoying because my little one is a lot more playful and like, Well, to be honest, no, that's not true. Not more playful, but she is more confident and more like go, 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 go. So as soon as I get a toy out, she's like on top of it, like not leaving it alone, chasing everywhere to get it. And the big one is kind of a little bit more cautious, I would say, because if they play with each other, it's usually him initiating the play. It's usually not her. Maybe 20% of the time, but I feel like he is usually the one who initiates playtime when it comes to playing between the two. But with a toy, if she wasn't in the equation, I think he would play a bit more, but she just kind of like takes over. So technically I feel like I would need a second person here, or I'd need to be able to play with both of my hands, which is kind of hard because my left hand is so useless. I don't know. I envy those people who are able to use their non-dominant hand almost as well as their dominant hand, or even like just a kind of good, because I feel like I can't do anything with my left hand. It's all just strength. Like whenever I need to open a can or something, not a can, a jar, I always use my left hand. It's just the stronger one out of the two. Don't know why that is. So right is apparently for like very, what is the word? Oh my god, it started today and I can't stop not finding the words that I need. Is dexterous the word? I don't know. It's just more, you know, like doing little detailed things, whilst my left hand is all strength. But whatever. Glad we're at the end of the video, because clearly I just almost lost it today, not finding any of the words that I needed. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all of the CC as well. I do these CC holds every 2 weeks. So if you did enjoy the video and you haven't already, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!